What's up, everybody? This is your boy Montre. On this video, I'm going to be talking about the full moon, lunar eclipse, super moon that we got coming up in about a week or less, depending on when you watch this video. Alright guys, so we have a very rare event coming up, which I think I need to warn you guys about because astrologically, just a lot of things that happen, especially rare events, you need to know about. So we are having, it's a super blue moon lunar eclipse, and it's only happened, I guess, once in the last 150 years. So I have to break this down for you. For one. Okay, so a blue moon is not actually blue. The blue moon is when we have a full moon twice in 1 month, because we usually have a full moon once a month. So it's a rare occurrence when we have a full moon twice a month. So we had one at the beginning of January, and now we're having one in about a week. It's going to be around January 30th where we're having the next full moon, and it's going to be a full moon in Leo. So depending on where Leo is in your birth chart, you should expect the attention to be in that area of your life. Now Leo is a very demonstrative, a very happy-go-lucky. Leo also represents the heart chakra. Leo is about loving yourself first and foremost. So you may see a lot of that energy. And a part of loving yourself is about being extravagant, buying yourself the nice things, living the high life. Leos are very big about that, about loving yourself first before you can love anybody. And because of that energy that they have for themselves, usually people feel that. Leos tend to be the life of the party, the center of attention, because they are ruled by the sun. So you have a sign that is ruled by the sun, and it is actually going to be, the full moon is going to be in that sign. So expect people to kind of be a little bit more into themselves on that night, or for the next 2 nights, because we usually have a full moon for 2 nights. Now, also, this is a super moon. When the super moon happens, that means that the moon is closest to the earth, and so it looks huge. And so because that the moon is going to be so huge during this time, we should feel its effects even more. Thirdly, it's going to be a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse. Now this is where the warning happens. During full moon lunar eclipses, we tend to have unexpected endings happen in our lives, or things that shake up our lives a little bit, that cause us to bring closure. So expect a lot of closures or endings that you didn't expect, that you can't control to happen. So if something like that happens in your life, usually we have unexpected deaths that happen during lunar eclipses. If you may lose jobs, you may anything that comes a relationship might end abruptly during a lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse at that. So whatever ends in your life, don't let it disrupt your world. Usually it's not something that, especially with a lunar eclipse, it's not something that ends in your direct life. It's something that ends around you, and it affects your world. So whatever that ending is that's bringing closure, it's come about so that you can bring some type of closure that may has not happened in your life. Something that will bring your mind to a state where it's going to be like, okay, I'm done with that part of my life, or this happened, now I need to move forward and do something different. Okay? So when a lunar eclipse happens in your life, it'll be something that'll affect you in a way where it's going to make you decide to do something different for the rest of the year. And that's what lunar eclipses do for at least the next 6 months. And it could be something that's already happened. It could be something that's going to happen during the lunar eclipse, or up to a week after the lunar eclipse. Some big event may happen that may shake you up a little bit and tell you, okay, let's get serious. There's something in my life that has come to an end. that I have found that I have to do something about. You know what I'm saying? So whatever abruptly ends in your life because of a lunar eclipse, take heed to it, pay attention to it. And like I said, most of the time it's not something you can control. Most of the time it's not something that's directly in your life, it's something that happens around you. And because of those things that happen, it changes your mind frame about things. So just kind of give you a little heads up about lunar eclipses, about the super moon, and about the blue moon. Because it's such a rare event, I expect that it'll probably be something very powerful that will influence your life in some type of way. So just heads up, just to give you guys a little astrological warning about what could happen. And like I said, just watch out, just be careful. And whatever does end in your life, remember, it's not to bring any negativity in your life. Look for the good that happens from an ending in your life. You know, from every ending, for everything that ends in your life, there's a new beginning. Okay? Something is about to start anew. You're about to be reborn again somehow. So you can't start something until you end something, until you end a frame of thinking, a bad habit, and a bad relationship, and a way you used to make money. Stop a relationship with a certain family member. Stop wasting time giving yourself or giving your all to something. So it could be any of those kind of things, any kind of those things, but it won't be something that you control. It'll be something outside of yourself that'll happen to force you to find closure in something, because it'll wake you up and it'll be like, whoa, what was that? So it's kind of like when lightning strikes and you're like, whoa, didn't expect that. If you've already felt like something's happened, or if you're watching this video after the fact, be sure to leave me a comment on what changed in your life because of the super moon, blue moon lunar eclipse. Let me know in the comments below. And remember, no matter what happens, make something happen good in your life. Project your thoughts out there, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later.